Alright. Kenrith Brawl. Kenrith the Return King tier. 5 things, lots of colors. Yeah. Lots of different colors. Base green, it looks like here. As far as input on things we're playing or not playing, I'm just taking Brawl decks as is and not making any edits to them because I haven't played this format before today. So let's just dive on into some non-Oko games and see how they go. Entire sets worth of wild cards. Watsy really needs to do something about Mythic Bottleneck for once. I agree, gamer. The fact that someone like myself, who's literally spending thousands of dollars on Arena, has a negative experience with the wild card system means that it should be addressed. And I understand that whales are in the minority, but like we put the most money into the game, so like problems that impact us negatively should have a high priority. So far, we're at about 50% Oko opponents in this event. But you also don't get punished for conceding, so we're just not playing against them. Watched someone stream Fortnite the other day, and all they did was scream into the camera, and at one point they farted into the mic, so that was cool. They had 10K viewers, though, so maybe you should try something like that. All right, over 50% Oko opponents. Got it. Arena is a bad investment. You should not. So this is something I hate about the Magic community for a large part. You should not, the money you're spending on Magic should not be viewed as an investment engine. The money you spend on Magic should be money that you're spending on hobbies or fun time. Like, you should have a budget as an adult for line items that are money for things you enjoy. And like, this idea among Magic players that their hobby is supposed to also give them financial dividends or returns, which is so silly. Yeah, a bunch of other people said they haven't run into many Okos, but so far it's just been mono Okos today. How much to put the sweet blue-green Eldrazi deck you played in Pioneer a couple of days at the top of the queue? Hold on one second. I already have all of these colors, so I guess I'll take another green. Top of the Pioneer queue, as of right now, has 70 points. But the second place deck only has 57 points, so a $50 donation would get a Pioneer deck played tomorrow as the second deck. So I plan to do 2 Pioneer decks tomorrow. So flying, Death Touch, Lifelink, other creatures you control flying get 1 attack. When it becomes an artifact or enchantment, make it bigger. Gilded Goose, welcome to the party. That's still fine to draw at this point, because like it's gonna enable a 5-drop on turn 4, which sounds excellent. Hey, thanks for the 14 months. It's me, your dad. Welcome back. So they have all rainbow mana at this point, sure. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. You may put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. That's sick. This sub is now a 3/3 elk. Thanks, Kicker. Maybe I'm supposed to wait on this. So I can like play it and trigger it in the same turn. Maybe. District Guide gets a land Or a gate out of my hand, deck into my hand, which seems good. So that give me blue and red mana. Smothering Tithe, sure. Is Teller of Tales dead? Does not appear to be. As an MTG apologist, Mythgard is too good for watching not get their stuff into a backpack. Sub for Magic, grateful for Mythgard. Thanks for the 10 months, Crazy Duck. Make sure you reflect that feedback on the sub survey this evening. The things I'm really interested to see are there people that are subscribing who are enjoying the Mythgard content, how people feel about the Pioneer content we've been doing, and how people are enjoying Standard at the moment. I don't have anything else to do with my mana this turn. I guess I can make a food. Yeah, I'm going to decline. I want to make a food. I'm going to grab an Azorius Guildgate here. Do I have an Azorius Guildgate? That's sad. I guess I'll get a blue one. Turn target creature you control to its owner's hand. This drawing extra card is like less good while there's a Smothering Tithe in play. Maybe Agent of Treachery is borrowing this one. Hey Mike, thanks for the 2-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Want to buy more Pioneer Brewing? Well, lucky for you, on this channel everything's for sale, so you are definitely able to buy whatever you want. The enchantment deck in Discord is gas. Yeah, that one's been sweet for me. I think I have like a slightly less than 50% win rate with it, but the games it generates are really good. They didn't play anything here, and like they have mana of every color. Do I just like expect them to have a counter spell here? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. It draws a card regardless, uses my mana efficiently. Maybe I'm supposed to lead on Meteor Golem if I expect they have a counterspell here, because Meteor Golem probably gets countered too. Yeah, this might be a mistake. I don't think Brawl's ever going to have a ranked queue. Yeah, I'm aware he has Vigilance. I don't know, I didn't want to like attack into like a Warrant Warden or something like that. If that makes sense. Maybe that doesn't make sense. Yes, gifting a sub is worth 5 points. Can't cast that yet. Am I just time wiping? I might just be time wiping. We're dying pretty quickly otherwise. Soul of Dragonite, doling out some sub-gifty speaking of. Thanks for the support, I appreciate it. Oh, another counterspell here. Brutal. We gonna die in the air, chat. Can we bump my mono blue deck, please? 10 out of 10, we definitely can, Soul. Protect the queen in the most literal sense. Alright, so it's gonna go get a mountain. I think I'm gonna go with Corvald here. That resolved. Alright. We have a large blocker now, at least. And your mono blue? Yeah, mono blue tempo / devotion's seemed very reasonable in Pioneer so far, Justin. Yeah, they're not doing anything with all their mana so far. I imagine there's like a Gadwick or whatever in their deck at the very least. If they can't attack through Corvald here, we're in a very good spot. This is Death Touch. That's rude. Yeah, Mass Manipulation's another card I wouldn't be surprised if they have. I'm not sure if there's a Fireball legal, but my opponent's also playing an Esper deck, so if it's legal, I'd expect it to not be. I expect it to not be something they can play, sorry. To finish my thought. What if I play Fires of Invention and then play Kenrith? Then I can start gaining life. That seems good. Look at that. Baited masterfully. Now that looks like an elk to me, so everybody just come and see it's a +1, not a -3. How'd I get past Watsy's R&D? Do you believe they let this card be people's commanders? Why would they let this card be people's commanders? We thought that was an okay idea. Please tell me that wasn't really off the top, Riff. If you're someone who hasn't experienced the Oko rap yet, please go spend 60 seconds of your lifetime watching that YouTube video. It is. It is worth your 60 seconds. You're in for a treat. So I'm short a second blue to cast this. Oh, I guess I have Goose. Yeah, I was planning to just elk it again, though, but they have Prison Realm, so that throws that plan a little sideways. I think we'll just play Giant Killer out as a 1/2, and then swap it for this, probably. Priority's on my opponent, I think. Opponent. Oh, we can golem their Prison Realm. That's a good call. I like that suggestion. Do you think they crashed? Even money their client crashed? I can't steal Prison Realm because role reversal requires that you trade a permanent of the same type. I'm not sure I'll be able to get the hooker ramp out of my head for the rest of the afternoon. Great job. You're not allowed to exile Oko at Crash's Arena. Thanks for the 14 months, Negative. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Hope you're having an excellent Wednesday wherever you are. Or are they back? They just had something real life come up. Or they crashed and they finally got back in.
I grace you with my lack of presence.
My lack of presence. We sent Oko to the Shadow Realm? I think they fixed that. I think that got fixed in the last update. Hey, look, Ultra works. Whoa, Ultra mode works, chat. Wild. God, they're not allowed to fix bugs in this game. What is that? Neat. Neat. And then, actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll reversal and swap them a 3/3 for their planeswalker, or for their commander, I think is the line here. Switchery, switchera, do 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 do. Corvold will eat this food. Hi, yeah, Goose is gonna get frisky. Expire other flying creatures have extra. We stole the crowd of their deck, something like that. Oh, you know what? Did I just leave myself dead to a removal spell? I totally just left myself dead to a removal spell, right? We're gonna lose this game and I deserve it. I deserve to lose this game. I'd like the record to reflect we're going to lose and I deserve to lose. We did in fact fly too close to the sun. Well, that's not lethal. They get their thing back. Some play design members said they didn't consider Oko's +1 being used on opponents, creatures, or artifacts during testing. That can't be real. There's no way, like seriously? That they said it on stream. Ugh. I'm gonna choose to reject your reality and substitute my own. Is that allowed? I would like to reject your reality and substitute my own. Thanks for replaying my commander after I had to block with it.
I found something for you to dote
I reject your rejection and double down on it. Depends is the substitution at 3. I would like to elk your statement. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's just play this for X is 6 here. Oh, there's Wilderness Reclamation in this deck? Sure, why not? All right, this is why I wanted the clip. Yeah, they said Melissa's direct quote is they said they underestimated Oko's +1 ability to be used defensively. They didn't say they completely ignored it, which is a very important distinction, I feel like. So that is incorrect. They didn't say they didn't use it defensively. They said they underestimated it, which that I would believe. It is important. It is an important distinction. This is probably the greatest Twitch community of the all. Not only do you get people to talk rationally, so many people granted for others the ability via sub gifts. It's the second one I've got in less than 6 months. Hey, Azza, good to have you here. And you've got, remember, subs earn what's it called points now at a higher rate. Subs earn shillings at a higher rate. So if you're gifted a sub, you can just hoard your shillings so you can keep chatting after. Yeah, so like, oh, they're tapping my goose so I can't chump with it. That's rude. Yeah, Clarion's about to figure it. So I'm going to let Oko die here. And next turn we'll Clarion with 2 modes. And we're probably good to go here. Yeah, the games have been reasonable so far. Not a huge fan of best of 1 Magic still, but free mulligan goes a little bit of the way, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, like, they definitely design cards with specific intentions of them being good, right? It's like a card like Oko, their goal is for it to be a major role player in the format. I hate to admit it, but your capitalist plot to get me to spend money may come true. Once I get 50k shillings, I'm probably going to submit a deck to bump with it. Yes. Yes, excellent. It's all coming together. So, they can trade their Brazen Borrower for my Krasis here, but I think I'm okay with that. Fuzzy Thantos, thank you for the 16 months of support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Best of 3 would make conceding to Oko take longer. Fair. I spend all of my shillings on useless highlightings. Yeah, I'm interested to see how many people actually save up for the 30 and 50k shillings. A lot of people are using the highlighting random messages more than I expected. If I'm being honest. How'd you rank MTGA, Hearthstone, Mythgard, Runeterra in terms of visuals? So, I actually think one of the strongest things Arena has going for it is I think Arena has the best visuals of all of those games. I think that's one thing that Arena really gets right. And in fact, probably, not even probably, certainly one of the reasons why Arena is such a laggy mess is because they're cramming visuals into here as opposed to working on performance optimizations. I think Mythgard's probably on par with Hearthstone, but I think both those games in terms of like animations and stuff are less than Arena. And I didn't really watch much Runeterra. I don't have a ton of interest in that game. You think Arena's issues stem from the rules engine, Brad? Really? I'd kind of be surprised if that's the case. Thanks, 30 digits. Don't judge us for craving your attention. Well, I'm not complaining. I was just surprised. It's not a complaining surprise. I just wasn't expecting that many to happen that way. Spoke with the dev at PAX, and the way it's being managed really surprised me. Huh. I highlight messages because I need to be seen by the talking box, man. I see most messages, I promise, chat. Hey, thanks from the crypt. I appreciate that. And remember, if you are a subscriber who's enjoying Brawl and you want to see more Brawl on the channel, that's going to be one of the options in the sub-survey I'm sending out this afternoon. Just John, good morning. PC Adaran, thank you for the half a year. Welcome back. It's nice to have the highlighting option, besides putting Atchafolk in there, which makes me feel like adding Mommy. Sub-survey will go out via email as well as Discord this evening. So probably about 6 or 7 hours from now. We are batting over 50% Oko opponents so far in this event. I know a timeout request when I see one. Does Twitch have other options for shilling usage? Yeah, you can highlight a message, you can modify an emote, you can also bump decks in the deck queue if you save up a lot of them. The sub-survey is definitely titled Emergency Sub-Survey. Yeah, Twitch has an option to send an email to all of my subscribers. A lot has changed in the last month. Standard took a nosedive. They added Brawl. Pioneer was created. So, yeah, same as all of our colors. Our opponent's not playing Oko in. The fact that you can essentially shadow ban a commander is sweet. I agree. The fact that we can just be like, nope, not putting up with your crap, Oko, and just rolling on to the next one is great. I haven't opened Arena since the Pioneer announcement. Yep. So something I tweeted last night because it annoys me. The last time I played ranked on Arena was October 11th. I went back and looked at my logs. I'm on track to finish in the top 1200 this month. So I will effectively not have played ranked on Arena for almost 3 weeks, and I'll finish in the top percentage of the ladder. Seems incredibly silly to me. Hey, Watercat, thanks for the 13 months. Welcome back. Eggs are good. Thanks for the 1.5 years. I normally watch the YouTube vids, and I love when I catch you live. Keep doing what you're doing. Thanks for the 1.5 years. Did you do an option to time yourself out with shillings? I actually can't do that. If you type !timeout in chat, though, you can get a timeout for yourself for free. So, Incubation Druid probably coming back to our hand this turn to prevent Kenrith from coming down. The punt command should work. Yeah, silly Jeff, I can't time you out. Look at that. The bot even knows, chat. It knows. It's become sentient. People asking for automated timeouts, taking jobs from hardworking mods here in Hoaglandia. This pairing is so strange. I just jammed 8 games through the queue. I got 0 Oko in 8 games. I know variance is a thing, but in over 30 games or so, I've hit 8 Okos. Yeah, I think we're into double-digit games queued at this point, and we've definitely hit 50% Oko. Vorpal Spatula, thanks for the brand new tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. Welcome. Bearing an excellent day wherever you're at. I do love when there's someone watching for the first time, they bewildered why subs request timeouts. Russian Spoon, thanks for the quarter of a year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. And to all the mods who just requested timeouts, remember, I have to manually give you a sword back, and I don't always do it right away, so enjoy. Untapped land. Untapped land. Alright. Alright, I'll take a Fires of Invention. We got Teller of Tales here. Whenever we cast a creature spell, we draw a card, then we can put a land from our hand onto the battlefield. We can pay 3 and return a creature from our graveyard to our hand. True Love's Kiss. Well, that's rude. Yeah, we have a gifter leaderboard. Can I control the gifter leaderboard? I'll need to look and see. I think I can control the gifter leaderboard to show the duration. I never want the response. I never want the sword. Responsibility freaks me out. Okay, so what does this do? Whenever a non-token creature at the battlefield under your control, if it doesn't have the same name as another creature you control or creature to graveyard, draw a card. Neat. Neat. So I could set it to all time. The problem with setting it to all time is it discourages people from gifting subs every week, which is a worthwhile thing. Yeah, I think the current one is set to happening every week. So I can do this, and then I can do Incubation Druid and draw 2. Got the old Questerson beast here to punch Teferi in the face next turn. What is your quest? I'll protect you. Has vigilance, please attack. Oh yeah, good call. I'll remember that at some point. At some point, that is a line of text I will recall. Negate, sure. Hey, thanks for the 2/3 of a year, Kennedy. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Okay, this gives us a window to stick Chromatic Lantern here through their negate. You can request timeouts with style, Patreon. Yeah, I saw Planeswalkers with flashback at Theros. I've been playing ranked events, and with peasants, there's a surprising lack of Oko. Peasant magic is great. Yep. Wow, way to just callously dismiss my creature like it doesn't matter.
Even a typhoon begins with a single raindrop. Quell your temper.
Alright, I think I'm gonna kill Narset, because Narset's stopping my project from drawing cards here. I would like to draw cards and hit land drops. Play Kenrith with haste and trample. Nah, I don't think so. I think I'd rather kill their planeswalker that's stopping me from drawing cards.
Ride the winds to victory.
Ride the winds to victory. I assume my Vrask is getting attacked this turn.
Don't be surprised if we meet again.
There is a Papa Niv in the bin. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana currently. With Reclamation, oh, they're probably going to negate this one, right? Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm going to Spark Double this Incubation Druid, so that way I can play Kenrith and reanimate some stuff next turn. Although I'm not quite sure how we beat the Mass Manipulation.
Learn some respect.
Yeah, I feel like Mass Manip's probably lights out. I guess I can wait to activate Kenrith. I can, like, just pass with him up. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 mana. Rude. I think we're dead. I don't know that we're beating this Mass Manipulation. They can instant speed the manipulation now too here. If they wanted to. Even just playing at a sorcery speed here and taking our stuff. Like they have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 power in play. Seven, 8, 9, go to 7 here. And we're going to be dead in the air next turn.
Take to the sky, my friend.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can play this for 1. And I can block one of their multicolored flyers now, and then Kenrith can gain 5. So we're not dead on board. We're in a bad spot, but we're not dead on board. And we're dead. Now we're dead. Onwards, upwards, backwards, forward. Agent of ending this game right now. Fortunately, no green man. I think we gotta play catch and release here. Get a free mulligan. Let's take advantage of it. No Pioneer today. Yeah, I wanted to fit in. Today's the last day we can play Brawl. So I wanted to fit in Brawl all day. We'll be back to Pioneer tomorrow, I promise, Scholar. We do have a sneaky Oko. Think I just do this. What you got, opponent? This is up to 6 now because we killed it once. We'd love to draw a land here. Alright, I guess we just do that and bounce this. And by that I mean this is getting counterspelled. Yeah, if we had a third land, we'd have gotten to go double mana creature there, which would be huge, but alas. This resolves we get a redraw at the third land. Yeah, not surprised that one did not resolve. All right.
I'm certain you're quite charmed to meet me. I invite you to change.
Have an elk. Okie doke.
I see you don't share my vision.
Yeah, I think Oko's fine in this format as one of you get to play. Oko should not be legal as a commander. Should not be legal as a commander. Same thing with 3 mana Teferi probably. Yikes. Gets bigger for every artifact and enchantment they control. Is a large Elkerson. What if I do this? I could do this and then this. I guess if they have a removal spell in response, I get pretty sad. This format does not have commander damage, no. I'm just gonna get rid of all that glitter. Just lets them kill my Vraska, but I just want to, stem the bleeding here. Really? They have Mortify and didn't kill it in response? Seems like a mistake.
Pity we couldn't have been allies.
Party Bus CEO, thank you for the 3/4 of a year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Hope you're having an excellent Wednesday wherever you are. I'm slipping to the dark side. I want to try out Bogles in Pioneer. There's a full thread full of Shuffler truthers. People are wild. And by wild, I mean have a very awful basic understanding of statistics. The number of normal people who think random means uniformly distributed is too damn high. Random does in fact not mean uniformly distributed. I have never had mana issues in paper with this deck. So you're saying you haven't played it in paper is what you're saying. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. Listen, one of the things that you learn about Magic when you experience the community a lot is that because Magic's in a game that has an incredible amount of variance in it, if you're someone who has a low level of personal accountability, Magic's the perfect game for you, because when you lose a match of Magic, you can always blame something other than you made mistakes or your deck was built poorly, etc. And don't get me wrong, there's definitely gonna be games of Magic that you lose because of reasons outside of your control. But there are a lot of people who can never accept the fact that a lot of the games that they lose are because of mistakes that they made during those games. In League of Legends, you just blame your teammates, right? Is that how that works? Because League of Legends doesn't have a random element outside of your teammates. I don't know how we ever beat that card. Teammates, crits, and smurfing. Are we dead? We feel pretty dead. Like, even this time wipe's not very useful, because it's going to reset their commander back to a non-elk status, and then the non-elk commander is going to start making tokens for Divine Visitation, which are 4/4s. It's interesting how different the player culture is in something like StarCraft, where you don't have others to blame. Yeah. And part of it too is like certain types of people are attracted to certain types of games where that lack of personal accountability is an option for them. So any artifact or enchantment they cast here would make a 4/4 flyer, which is a little scary. Well, I guess Kaya technically deals with those over time. So I'm gonna go Reclamation into Paradise Druid here, I think. How has Brawl been going? I don't know. The gameplay's been okay. Something that I feel like I'm missing is that, like, one of the reasons why I personally play Magic, at least, is the reason why I enjoy Constructed Magic is because playing Constructed Magic gives you a way to kind of like progress slowly, and like you can look at your decks and like make changes and stuff like that. And I feel like tuning and optimizing a giant singleton pile just doesn't really have that same experience for me. Like, I'm not really sure. Like, Like, the gameplay is okay, but I don't feel like I'm learning things in these games. I don't feel like I'm gaining information that, like, I can take and apply to my future games. Like, in standard and normal constructed formats, for example, you get to learn common cards that you should be playing around, but because this format is singleton, you, like, it isn't even really worth playing around things because they're so unlikely to have them. Yeah, it kind of feels like limited to me in the sense that I don't feel like the games that I'm playing are giving me lessons learned that are directly applicable to future games. Yeah, so it's less satisfying for me personally in that respect. Yeah, I agree, Pelly. This seems like a great casual format for people that just want to, like, play whatever Magic cards they want, but so far in playing it for me personally, I feel like this format isn't scratching that itch that, like, I play Magic to scratch, if you get what I mean. Like, it's not doing for me what I play Magic and play card games to do. And, like, that's one of the great things about Magic and card games is, like, these games can be different things to different people, right? So, like, if you're someone who really likes this format, don't let the things that I'm saying about it, like, that aren't great for me, like, harsh your fun, right? But I'm just, like, trying to assess how the format feels to me personally. So sad Standard sucks right now, but at least Pioneer will be good for a while. Keep up the work. Thanks for 8 months, Purpsy. I appreciate that. I am not going to be doing any Pioneer today. I'm planning to do, and I want to, like, give it a real chance. Like, what I just said there is based off of a very small amount of experience. So we're definitely playing Yarok and Ral after this today, and then we're doing Mythgard after that. Alright, so I can fetch a forest here. And then using the Nissa, I can take... Using the Nissa, I can Agent of Treachery and take this Great Henge, which honestly might prompt a concession. This is just like turn 4 Agent of Treachery. What? What? They just stifle me? That's so incredibly rude. Get stifled. I like deck building with the commander, but the standard card pool is limited, so it kind of feels like draft where you just have to play all the good cards. Yeah. Pioneer staple. I don't know about that one. Nice 2-3 for 7, right? No, I'm going to go back to doing standard next week, Dwarf Lord. I just wanted to do a bunch of standard this week, or a bunch of Pioneer this week while the format's new. How much standard I plan to do next week is going to be dictated by the results of the sub-survey. So if you want me to go back to doing a bunch of standard, make your voice heard on the sub-survey that I'm going to send out later today. If you don't want me to go back to doing a bunch of standard, make your voice heard on the sub-survey this afternoon. Any thoughts on the Theros leaks? Yeah, the selection of cards that were leaked is so incredibly specific. The cynic in me can only assume that it is an intentional leak by Wizards of the Coast to try and distract people from the fact that Standard is currently the worst it's been in a decade. Why won't Watsy work with me? Listen, I don't get it. The survey will be posted in the Discord server and also be sent out to your Twitch email address. That's a little tinfoily, Jeff. If you think companies don't post leaks like this on purpose to generate free PR, you're silly. Like that's definitely a thing in corporate America. It's free press. The basics are gasoline. They're super sweet. Man, time wipe with my Nissa, huh? How many forests are in my deck? Do I just ult this Nissa? I'm just gonna ult this Nissa.
Life cannot be denied.
Get some Field of the Dead triggers here. Get some indestructible 3/3s. Let's do it. Have this time wipe for next turn. Oh, we get full art zombies now? Why would you ban this card when you finally gave me full art zombies, Watsy? Why would you? Can we just like unban Field of the Dead? Can we just do that? Is that allowed? Do I want to bounce Niv Mizzet with this time wipe? Or do I want to bounce Agent of Treachery so I can take their Great Henge again? I wouldn't be surprised if those basics were behind glass for some years, break in case of emergency. I think that's a little tinfoil hatty. I think with certainty they've almost certainly had those basics coming out planned for a while. But like the timing on them getting leaked is definitely something Watsy has a lot of control over. Wait, they only get one thing? Did they time out? Shark to crab, yep. I think a field unban is possible. Maybe? I don't know. I think we're gonna see some green things go away. I think some green cards are gonna be. Oh, I should have used Giant Killer there probably. I only see an elk, not a henge. Fair. All right. Well, now we're taking their Nissa. We're gonna pick this up and take their Nissa because like my lands are indestructible, so taking their Nissa sounds great. Actually, my lands can just kill their Nissa, right? Oh, this doesn't untap. Awkward. So you know about this time wipe, friendo. Thorn Mammoth. Or another creature enters the battlefield of your control. It fights up to one target creature. Cute. For 90% of the decks in day 2, the MCQ had green in them. If that doesn't show, watch it. Something's wrong in the color pie. Literally nothing. Well, yeah. Alright, sweet. The Spraska deck was giving us a hard time when we were playing, what's it called earlier? Lost the die roll. First mistake of the day. Win die rolls, chat. You'll win more games of Magic. Wow, vomit. That's a start. That's a start. Alright, so we're 10 out of 10 losing our Signet here. Do we even keep playing? I think we just concede, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. Corvold, aim. Lost another die roll, chat. I'm sorry. I know you're here for my professionalism. I'm gonna try and work on that. I'm gonna try and step up my professionalism here. Having just looked at leaks, I 100% agree they're too specific and complete to not be purposeful. Yeah, like, they're a super specific display of different mechanics and abilities that are coming back in the set. There's one of each basic land, like. You're a very professional skeptic, thanks. There's also like 30 comments too few. Okay, yep, didn't even count that. The basics look really sweet. I agree with that. No blocks. I'm gonna play Kaya here and just exile their gutter bones. Who's ready for Planeswalkers to have recurable delve? Well, it doesn't make them cheaper. It just lets you recast them. But yeah, sticky Planeswalkers with flashbacks are definitely something. What am I going to be for Halloween? I'm going to be inside for Halloween. It's supposed to snow here tomorrow. It's supposed to snow here tomorrow. Something, something, climate change, something, something, vote blue to save America. Vote blue to save the planet? Let's go with vote blue to save the planet. Did I just shatter their food here? I think I'm gonna shatter their food. What has this planet ever done for me? Good question. All right, so I guess I could technically Reclamation this turn. That doesn't seem particularly good. I guess land Reclamation this turn lets me go Kenrith activate next turn, but like Kenrith activating isn't doing anything particularly useful at the moment, right? Nah, I don't have any delusions of people who still support Trump seeing sanity at this point in their lives, Draken. I'm a realist. Denver State Patrol was encouraging business to close and people to stay home because of all the snow they're getting. At least they're, like, in the mountains, right? I guess. Yeah, that's true. Kenrith can give us a bunch of life. I think I'm just going to take this hit here and probably plan to chump block with the Goose next turn. I'm just going to make a food. Mother Nature didn't fight with us at Normandy. Oh, we are truly in one of the strangest timelines. All right, that's a draw. That's a draw. Thumbs up for not blocking with the Goose. To the person that posted FUD in the chat, I'd encourage you to do some Google searches. FUD, F-U-D, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Bad faith Republican talking points are not welcome in my chat spaces. Try again.
We were born for the hunt.
Just qualified for the arena MCQ through limited. Now I have to play standard though. You know, it's not too bad. Standard will hopefully be different by the time you're ready to play. Think I'm just passing here. Again, gonna make a food. I guess I could technically pay 3 life and draw a card with Castle Locthwain. Maybe I want to do that. Oh shoot, are we dead? They can play Corvald, sack a Choo-Choo, and then emblem their Garrick. Is that lethal? It's not quite lethal, right? Yeah, we might be dead. This is gonna be attack for 14 with trample. Yup.
Now this is a hunting party.
So I'm currently taking 8 here. I'm gonna go ahead and sack this to gain 3. Oh yeah, we can bring back Agent with Kenrith, that's true. Does that let me survive? So I can do this. And then I could do this. Untap this. Cast Kenrith. Now I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana total here. Yeah, I don't think we can beat that, right? If I gain 10, we're still dead here. Oh, I guess Agent gives me enough blockers if I take I guess this works technically. So I can double and then chump the other. And then maybe Kenny gaining us life gets us out of it next turn. Actually, if they attack here, I could go block, chump, go to 2. What if I do this? And go to 2? I guess I'm dead to burn or any removal spell with this block though, so I guess I'll double. Yeah, I'm gonna double. This means they can elect to not kill the Agent of Treachery though, which is the issue. They all have trample thanks to Garrick's emblem though, so like if I do that, they could just like kill the Agent of Treachery and then trample over for lethal with the removal spell. Is the issue. Our land dying means we're further from triggering Field of the Dead though, which also sucks. Brutal. There's like a worst case scenario here. Oh, that's really true. Yeah, if they have removal, they could kill Corvald anyways. Yeah, I think I shouldn't have blocked there. I think I should have single blocked with Agent so I could get the Agent back. Yeah, that's a good point. We were dead to removal anyways. Oh no, this costs 7. I wasn't thinking. I was thinking this cost 5. All right, we're just dead then, right? Because I messed up. I think we were dead anyways. Yeah, definitely should have thrown the Agent of Treachery away. If I would have blocked better and gone to 2, I would have been dead to like a country, a giant or whatever. But we would have been alive through Corvald coming back down. And been in a better spot to take over the following turn. Yeah, sounds great. We want a die roll? That's exciting. Yeah, well, we would have had 2 extra mana, right? Because I can't untap the breeding pool again. Hey, Frozen TV. Thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back. Are they playing Oko? I didn't even notice. Not sad. I liked my hand. I was so excited about my hand I didn't notice. We like had a good hand and we won the die roll. What a tilter. 5 color mirror. Let's do it. Want to die roll again? Cash my free mulligan in. Sand's fine. Not amazing, but fine. I could have Gilded Goose and have a turn 2 Oko. It might be a short game, chat. It might be a short game. It might be a short game. Yeah, I've been auto-conceding to Oko. If I wanted to play against turn 3 Oko every game, I'd play standard. Yeah, best of 1 formats tend to be even more play draw skewed than normal Magic.
Walk with me.
Welcome to the party. Enjoy your stay.
Trust me.
That's true. We could turn 4 into them here. We're just actually playing standard. It's almost like Brawl is standard commander. Almost. They need elk. We actually have elk sleeves. Elk sleeves exist. If I'm a sub, can I put a new deck in at one point? No, shillings only allow you to bump decks that already exist, not add new decks.
Witness the ties that bind us all.
Are we having fun yet, opponent? I hope you're having fun. I'm having fun. I think. Maybe. I'm uncertain. Uncertain if I'm having fun or not. I do not allow people to donate to cancel other people's donations, no. Thought we weren't playing standard this week. Something like that. Gosh, our opponent's a trooper, I tell you what, though.
Walls of truth twirl and curl, choking out lies.
Choking out lies. How much can I donate for you to implement best of 3 historic? I mean, we can technically play best of 3 historic on... We could technically play best of 3 historic on the ladder, or on direct challenges. Technically speaking.
Is a god.
Hey, Wardav, thanks for the 7 months. It's good to hear that even when we're winning, we're not sure if we're having fun. Yeah, that... Yeah. Jury is out.
Your new look is enchanting. Why do you cross me?
Oh, I missed your bits, pizza. Sorry about that. Thank you. Is there a message with them? My alerts doesn't say there was a message with them. Yesterday, I defended my dissertation. I'm officially Dr. Come Eat Pizza now. Congrats. What abouts are you a doctor in? This would be your second doctorate, though, because you're automatically a doctor by being a member of Twitch chat. Yeah, I agree. I agree that sagas are sweet. Also excited to see those come back. Untrue, I'm a lawyer. Listen, you can be more than one thing, chat. You can be a doctor and a lawyer. All right, they slogged through our planeswalkers here. Hey, Dump Truck, thanks for the 7 months. Welcome back. Okay. How does Fires work with Commander increased cost? I don't know. Man, I think we're gonna die, chat. We had like a good standard start. Their deck's just like dumpstering us. We're about to lose a planeswalker. Next turn we're gonna lose a land and an enchantment to this Casualties of War. I think we're dead.
One bite, and all your cares are gone.
You can cast your commander for just the 2 extra mana. Interesting. Well, there's nothing useful in my bin. I could elk their Niv Mizzet, I guess. I don't know, none of my options seem very good. Yeah. What deck am I playing? I found a copy of the Blue-Green Eldrazi deck that we played earlier this week. Put some brain power into that. You know, I don't know. Let's what are we doing next? It's gonna be it for the Kenrith deck. I don't know. I just don't feel very inspired by this format. Like I said, I feel like I don't really feel like I'm learning things from the games that I'm playing. I don't really feel like I have lessons that I can apply to future games that I'm gonna be doing. Let's do 2 more, and maybe either of these last 2 decks will make me feel differently. But we're gonna do 4. But if these last 2 decks don't really change my opinion of the format, I don't know that I'm gonna do more of this format. I'll probably just refund the. I had people donate. I had like 8 donations yesterday after I said I didn't have any. I'm gonna give these next 2 a fair shake and see how they go. But yeah, I mean, like, I do that, make NZ, and then, like, they have a bunch of cards in their hand that just, like, destroy my entire board. So. Alright, I have to run a quick ad break here so we can keep up that quota. When we get back, we're going to give Yarok a try here.